listening to Under the Umbrella podcast. Each week, we'll discuss various topics under the umbrella of the LGBTQ community. And I'm your host, Angel. Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of Under the Umbrella podcast. I am your host, Angel, and today's episode is sponsored by Angel Wings Travel. No, this is not my side gig. Angel Johnson, the owner of Angel Wings, is an independent travel advisor who specializes in LGBTQ travel. You may book your trip now by contacting Angel via her website, which is angel7johnson.intellitravel.com. She may also be reached via email, which is angel@angelwingsmgmt.info. Her contact information and the links to follow her on Facebook and Instagram are attached to this episode and on YouTube in the description section. Y'all go get those trips booked. They are super affordable. Now on today's episode, I wanted to cover the subject, marriage does not equate to ownership. First, let me start off by saying, I don't care how long you've been married to someone. I'm talking about legal marriage. You know, that requires you getting literally a piece of paper that's been notarized or sealed. I should say, I'm sorry, not notarized. Sealed by whomever, saying that your marriage is legal. Just because you have that does not mean that you own someone. That is not what that means. I don't care how often you yell out while you're getting bonked from behind. It's yours, Daddy. It's yours. None of that matters. Oh, I need help. Seriously, though. It's just so many fucked up things in our society. When I say our society, I just mean the world, period. Like, us as humans, like, we have some fucked up ass rules for ourselves, and it's just, it's special. But anywho, I want to say it was recently, my wife and I, we have a segment on Instagram that's called Love and Laughter with Lane Allen. And if you follow me on Instagram, which is U2Umbrella, you can tune in there. Or if you follow her, which is by Lane Allen, you can follow it there. It's something new that we just started. It's on Wednesdays. It's 5:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 7:00 Central, 8:00 Eastern, and I guess 6:00 Mountain. But anyway, it's 5 p.m. on Wednesdays, Pacific Standard Time. And it's only been for a couple of weeks, but it's been a lot of fun. It gets a little raunchy the later we are on. But we go live and just talk about things, and, you know, people tune in with their drink of choice, kind of like a Wine Wednesday thing with our own spin. But anywho, that was something that we were talking about at one point, just not the entire length that we were on the live, just it was just something that came up in general. And it's just very, I don't remember the comments about it, but it is just very interesting to me to know how many people really think that way, that just because you have papers per se on somebody after getting married, that this person, you own them. And no. You know, and I even see people posting stuff on social media just talking about the whole, basically, like, if something happens that they're going to take the person out, they ain't going to be in a relationship no more, or some silly shit. And I don't know, to me, those are serious red flags. Like, they're not funny to me. They are not funny, because just off the strength of you seeing so many people whose lives are taken because they have crazy ass spouses that people didn't take them serious, you know. I don't care how long you've been with your spouse, your mate, your partner, whatever title you've given them, that does not mean that you own them. We do not live in an age of slavery. There's no such thing as people owning people anymore. It was wrong then. It was for damn sure not right, okay right now in 2020. I just wish this thought process, this ideology would go away, because it's very disturbing. So when you get married, you set your vows, and you both, whatever your vows may be, whether they're the traditional ones or you make your own. Yes, it is awesome. Like my wife and I, we did our own vows, and we know for us, divorce is not an option. And when we say that, that's just that we will do whatever we can to make our marriage work. That does not mean if we get to a place where we just cannot reconcile our relationship, that don't mean we own one another and we just stuck in this relationship. That is not what that fucking means. That is not what that means. That's what divorces are for. That we've even agreed for us that there's no point in a legal separation, because to separate from your marriage means you're single. And if you're trying to be single, then you don't need to be married. That is for us. But regardless of all of that, just because you've gotten married to somebody, that does not mean that you have the right to tell somebody that you have papers on them. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not funny at all, for so many fucking reasons. Like you don't own people. Like even as a mother giving birth to another human being, you don't own that child. Yes, that's your child. That child is your responsibility. But, once they become of legal age, yes, that's your offspring, but that's not your property. I guess that's where I'm going with it. Like, we keep looking at all this stuff as property. Like, people are property. You're not property. And furthermore, this is going to piss some people off, but marriage is a fucking contract for a lot of people. I'm just a messenger. You can get mad all you want to. It's factual. Because there's a lot of people, that's why they have prenups. That may not be what your marriage is, but some people's marriages it is. And they're entitled to that. But anywho, I feel like I'm rambling a bit. I just wanted to say that marriage does not equate to ownership. Just because you've gotten married, just because you have that piece of paper that has that stamp on there, the seal on it. And I know it's different in each state, whoever does the sealing, whether it's a judge or court clerk or whatever. That does not mean that you now own this person. That is not what that means. That's just that legally is just showing proof that you are this person's spouse. And it's really helpful, especially in same-sex relationships, so that in the event something happens to your spouse, you can show proof that you are there and you have legal rights to make decisions for them if that's what you all have come up with, if they get sick or something. But no, it does not mean that. And I get the fun playing in the bedroom, again, the whole this your whatever daddy and whatever y'all do in the bedroom. I don't know what you do in the bedroom, but that's bedroom play, bedroom talk. After you get up and clean yourself off, that ain't what this is. And if you think that, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. And you should stop. For real. You don't own anyone. You don't own anyone. That's not how this works. Property. You can look up in a system at in your local offices, and they'll tell you what property you own. And I'm pretty sure your spouse is not property that you own. Y'all, we got to do better. Anywho, I love you guys for tuning in. If you're watching on, if you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tune in. Please and thank you. As you all go about your day, know that you are loved, you are supported, you are enough, and you are worthy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us on Under the Umbrella podcast. Check us out on Instagram at UT Umbrella on Facebook at 1UT Umbrella, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Under the Umbrella, and visit our website at utumbrella.com. As always, subscribe to the show to catch every new episode, and leave a review so we can continue to bring you fresh content. If you had a question to submit for the Ask Angel segment, please submit to contact@utumbrella.com. See you next week.